Hello everyone, welcome to another modern video. This is my first video of the week on stream. So I'm back from the Poppergeddon. It's been a great weekend as always. I love to play some paper magic tournament, especially some that are as vast as that one. 614 players competing in one single Popper event. Something very, very special happened this weekend, and maybe next one will even be bigger, as it'll be a 2-day event. So I don't know, no limit of people. I can't imagine how many people will end up being there. It's gonna happen this summer in Pisa. But we are here playing Modern, as always. We are playing Dimir Mill. For those of who missed it, my decks of the weekend, this was my deck of the weekend, and it won the MOCS Showcase, which is the quarterly most important event of Magic Online, and it was took down by a Japanese player on this strategy. The deck choice is some very deck choices and I don't agree with, so let me be mad whenever I draw these cards and they're bad, but also let me you're ready to prove me wrong whenever I'll surgical an Urza's Mine or I'll surgical a Crashing Footfalls and stuff like that. Baleful Mastery, a Coin Truth, Murderous Cut are your flexible removal spell, one of each, who knows. There's a couple of Jace and a couple of Visions from Beyond, and then there's 22 lands, one of them being Mikokoro, Center of the Sea. Each player draws a card. Maybe a little bit too many colorless land. I'm a little bit afraid of that, but you know, hopefully it doesn't happen. In December, we have a couple of Ghost Quarter, which notably were very helpful for the winner as he faced Tron in the final. One Stonk's Bray and a couple of cards. Again, not entirely not entirely down with every single of these deck choices, but I'm happy to play this player's list. I put Mill in my top 15 best decks in Modern last month, and I'm definitely gonna keep it there since, again, it was a very, very important success. Taking down the MOCS Showcase. You can't find, you can get the stream. It's okay, my stream always go up on YouTube, so if you follow my YouTube channel, you'll find this video, and you can even double the speed over there, whereas here, it's a 1 speed, but you get to ask me any type of question. Millentron are random decks? Sure. What if your decks are random and Millentron are actually good decks? Have you thought about that? Hello, Daniel. How's it going? Yeah. Happy to be back. Just Alice. Let's go. They have a companion. Their companion is Jones. No, it's Giganta. My hand is great. I think I'll start with Roaring Crab, because on turn 2 I want to cycle the Fractured Sanity. If I didn't have a 2-drop, I would have maybe held the Crab to play around Bolt, but as it is, I think I'd rather just untap land cycle next turn. Okay, that's prowess, so... Fetchland? Field of Ruin. I think I'll play this. Let's do... Always Yield and pass the yield. DRC, Soulscar Mage, okay. We might enable Delirium this way, because maybe they clearly don't have Bolt, but they might have Unholy Heat. Mill against Burn, I mean, opponent is not playing Burn, but similarly deck to Burn. It's a very close matchup, as in we're both like aiming at reducing the opponent's size from 20 to 0 or from 60 to 0. Stake 3, down to 17. And then I'll cycle the Fractured Sanity. Yeah, Tasha is amazing against them. They're only playing 1-drops and very few 2-drops. Maybe they have Light Up the Stage, but most lists don't play it. Alright, it's cycle. I don't really expect counterspell game one, so. Alright, I'm just casting this. Let's see how many cards we mill here. 20? More than 20? 21! Very nice. Putting down to 16 cards on turn 3, and we didn't even play a single Archive Trap. Archive Trap is very good, but obviously Tasha when it resolves is even better. Put a Dose of Delirium so they can only hit my crab now. They can also play Breach and kill me. How many Breach you got there? Ooh, Grape Shot you play. Okay, that's Exile though. 1 Breach. 2 Breach. Alright, there it is. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead. Because they can bolt my crab and then mutagenic grow their thing. I'm dead. GG. I would say the mill cards help the breach. If it was just Exile card, now I regret not playing Baleful Mastery. Yeah, maybe I should have just played Baleful Mastery. So I'm not dead. I'm not dead, chat. Still alive. 12, that's 3. It puts me to 3. Woo! Alright then, I guess I win. I mean, unless they have an upkeep lightning bolt. I don't think I can play around that, so yeah. I don't think I can play around that. The emotional swings. I know. I might still die here. How many bolts you have? I mean, I can't beat that. If you have bolt, I lose. Let's do the thing. You get a 0 card, 100%. And just land go. Yeah, Baleful Mastery draws him a card. Upkeep. Am I dead? No, I am. Lava Dart. Okay. How many Lava Darts you have? 2? No. No, they have 2 Lava Darts. Uh, pretty funny. Pretty funny first game over here. Dying with against an opponent with 0 cards in the deck. Alright, you got me. So close. Again, the emotional swings were real this game. I thought it was dead to dead breach, but maybe if I didn't cycle that Fractured Sanity, I would have won this game. Close, close, close. I enjoy this. Alright, thank you, Surgical. I'm basically just citing out Surgical and Echoing Truth against any fair decks. Maybe don't like 2 explosives, just 1. Yeah. Why keeping Surgical against Lava Dart and Breach? Heh. I don't know. I can't really explain it except the fact that I think that losing a card is a big deal. Losing 2 life is a big deal, and if you take them a card, that doesn't really stop their game plan overall. It's just bad. So I love Surgical against, as I said at the beginning, Crashing Footfalls, Drawn, and just decks that you take 1 piece and their deck crumbles. But against decks that are just Magic the Gathering decks, it's just bad to me. Like, yeah. I hope it was clear. Alright, I'm not blocking here because I don't want to make my crab die to a Swift Spear. I would love to draw a colored land. Definitely the problem of this deck. Okay, I mean, I guess that plays. I can push at least. I can double spell. Yeah, I'll push now. No, actually. They might have Spell Pierce, though. Yeah, Yeah, I'll push now so that they don't spell pierce this. I was going to like block maybe, like if it was game one, it would have blocked. Then they play Mutagenic or then I push. But since they might have spell pierce or fluster or minor misstep, I'd rather just do it in my turn. Crypt Incursion, I think I brought it in, yes. They just both in one piece. Sure thing. What you do there? Untapped. You have another bolt? Oh, an only heat maybe? Two bolts. Why didn't you bolt turn one then? No, ho sbagliato. Porca voglia, chat. I was supposed to. I was supposed to play this first and then. Alright, I guess I'm just doing this then. I think I want to pass here. I don't want to play crab because if I play crab, they just kill it. So at this point, I'm just going crab, field of ruin to trigger double. Right, a Hive Trap. That's definitely the free counter spell that you need. Ooh, we Jace the Perfected Mind. How about just casting this here? I have spell pierce, but it's just that. Okay. Now what? You have 14 cards. I just go ahead and mill 15. I can't just do that. I can just go ahead and mill 15. Because you already played one bowl, two bowls. If I mill 15, I think I'll mill 15. This way, if I top deck a Tasha, win the game. My plan was streaming back Arena someday. I hope it never happens again, but it might happen. Who knows? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and mill 15 pass. You go to 24, 23. Yes, this is the boss deck from this weekend. Yes. Go. I hope they don't go breach. All right, they don't go. Oh no, top keep. Never mind. I had breach. Oh, but what if that's surgical? Could have surgical to breach. I did. I think I am. That's like 6 or 7 on mutagenic growth. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead now. Maybe I wasn't supposed to mill 15 here. My problem with just playing Jace and like -2 to draw a card is that it just dies to bolt, and I think that this way I set up to top deck Tasha to win. Maybe they don't have enough life total to the Jenny grow me enough. I don't know. Oh, no, I guess they do. Yeah, that's already 14 damage. You only need to do it once more. It's over. Yeah. GG. Wow, boom, immediate. An immediate opponent, dai. We got Mikokoro, the center of the sea. Opponent's playing a Naya Triumph. Maybe they're playing with, maybe they're playing the creativity strategy. I'm just going Island Go. I feel like I want to play Crab and then playing land. I don't want my Crab to die to a Leyline Binding or a Lightning Bolt and just don't give me any value. Crabble. Land. Pass. Hello, Alice. Good game. Easy win. Okay, yeah, it's creativity. That's good news. This should be a very good matchup. That might have Emrakul in their sideboard. Okay, I'll fetch a response. Yeah, let's fetch a response. Do I want to get it on top land or tapped? I think I get tapped. Okay, see what's up next. This is Fable, Teferi. Nothing. Okay, good. Much better. Crabo number 1. And then Crabo number 2. They might respond killing the first crab. That's why I didn't play Hedron Crab, because they probably have Prismari Command in hand at the moment. And I have a 2 toughness creature. A 3 toughness creature, I mean. They draw 2, discard 2, and get a treasure. They discard Possession, a land. I'll mill 6, and then, okay, so they don't have Binding or Ult. I hope I mill a... Okay, I milled Archon, that's good. Go ahead. I was thinking, I hope I can mill Archon or Creativity. Unfortunately, I can't do anything. I just have to let them go off, and if they have both Creativity and Surgical, I'll lose the game. Sorry, I meant to say Creativity and Spell Pierce. Well, my only out here at this point is to Surgical this Archon and hope they don't have Spell Pierce. Alright, they don't. GG. So, Surgical, again, as I said at the beginning, against Combo, excellent card. And here, we won the game because I had Surgical. So, thank you, Surgical, for delivering a win that I otherwise wouldn't have got without you. So they're playing Emrakul most likely, so I will bring in the Guide Lantern in this matchup. And probably also the Extirpate. I don't like Fastball Push. I don't like a Coin Truth in like any matchups. Probably. I think it's a fine main deck card, but I'm just, yeah. Maybe I can see bringing it in against Hammer or things like that, but the fact that they might play Creativity and I might bounce the Dwarf, just that doesn't sound appealing scenario to me. So yeah, I just don't like removal spells in this matchup. I'd rather fight on the stack. How many are these? Not too many. Good morning, Polukranos. You went to vacation in Brazil. Wow, nice. I've never been there. How was it? Is the weather good over there? It must be, right? Because when here it's cold, over there it's hot. I guess now it's what, mid-season? Is Bridge any good? No, I think so. I don't think so because they play with the Prismari command. When do you play crabs and when you hold them? Yeah, I don't like to play my thing into a removal spell. I like to extract value over all my cards. Why Stonk's Brain over a MTGO? That's a good question. I have no idea. Yeah, also I'm binding and Possession. Yeah, it's plenty of answer. What got you to play Mill? The fact that it's like one the most important event on Magic Online. I think this is maybe they don't like explosives. Yeah. The most important MTGO event was won by Mill. So yeah, happy to play. Also, every time I play Mill, I got a lot of views. The views always drive my decisions for sure. whenever I modern videos definitely got the most view by a lot, and the little bit less popular decks always also got a lot of views. Best video I posted in the last like 3 or 4 months was Burn. It was the 5-0 run with Burn. Also, every video titled 5-0 Trophy get way more views than the others, so I really should try my best to get 5-0, but it's so hard. Rio de Janeiro, you went. Nice. Yeah. I saw some TikToks with the Carnival festival from Rio. That must be an experience to go. No, I don't do clickbaits. Every claim I make in my video or in my title, it's true. Yes, I qualified for Pro Tour Minneapolis, which is happening. I'll go to Minneapolis the 1st of May, and I return the 8th of May. So during that week, no Mango stream, but the Mango YouTube channel will keep on going. Yeah, I grew up in the, I guess, content creation world where there was no clickbait at all. So yeah, whenever I see those videos that pop up on my YouTube from Magic players, I was like, oh, I don't know. I feel like they're so bad. Like all those, whatever. Let's not talk about bad things on Mango. Only positive things. Testing house, yes indeed. What format is Minneapolis? It's standard. Standard and draft, most likely. I'm very excited to draft. I haven't drafted seriously for so long. Last time I took very seriously draft, it probably was Terrace Beyond Death for the Team Series Finals and Worlds 2020. So it's been like 3 years that I haven't exactly like focused all in on the draft format. So that'll be fun. The draft is the next set for sure. Will I stream standard before the PT? No. No, standard video are very bad for me. Yeah, unfortunately, my opponent being away from keyboard doesn't help staying on. But, I think there's a lot of people in my chat right now, so we can have a friendly chat here. Should you make any changes in my RC Graces list? Well, I haven't played a standard in 3 weeks, so. This week it'll be full modern because of the LMS in Prague happening this weekend. So I'll be full modern. Then from the one after, I'm just focusing on my videos, and in my own free time, I will play standard. Yes. Will there be a modern pro tour? Yes, it happens the 28th, 30 July in Barcelona. And even the new location LMS I go, yeah, I plan to go to every LMS that always that happens. I love to travel for Magic, and the LMS circuit is, yeah, basically the old GP circuit for me. Am I locked in to play Murktide in Prague? Yes, I am. Opponent has 68 cards. Wow. Amazing. Let's mulligan, I guess. Oh, it's a one-lander, but I think it's okay to keep this. Yeah, they play 68 cards. They set it up to 68. I'm keeping this. I don't want to go to 5, and I think this end might work. With a single land, we can cycle and draw a third one, maybe. Glimpse the unthinkable. I don't know. I have no thoughts. No thoughts. A little bit jealous that my opponent gets to have maybe 2 lands with 68 cards, whereas we have only 1 with 60. Or maybe they don't. No, they do. Land. Very nice. I think I'll go Crab, and I'll go Watery Grave, tapped. Melio for 3. Pass. Why did I keep? I was a mulligan to 6, and I think that it's important to take risk at 6. I know that people don't like to see the failures of keeping 6 and just not doing anything. That looks bad on camera, but I think it's the best choice. Let's cycle. Let's cycle. Ooh, surgical. Wow. That's excellent draw. Do I want to go with it? Do I want to go for it? Yeah, right? And the opponent stopped. I think I like to go for that, yes. Surgical's so good. Ooh, they have it in hand as well. And they had Spell Pierce. Wow, thank God I went for it then. Okay, so they have Emrakul D on store. So this is very important. This means that I don't get to mill the Emrakul. Sorry, I don't get to mill them out. March. Yeah. Okay. So they don't have creativity anymore. Remember, we that's not how Archive Trap works. I can't play this for free now because they searched their library. They didn't search their own library. Hello, Otashi. Yeah, I hope so too. Yes, people are just so afraid to keep Wildlanders and just lose without casting a single spell. I've done that probably. I mean, I don't want to say the most, I don't want to claim these titles, but I am definitely a person that kept bad ends and died a lot. I even did that game one of the semifinals against Dorov. My 6 card hand had 2 swamps. I kept it in my Grixis deck. I just didn't draw a third lane. I died. It didn't look good on camera, but whatever. I think it was the best choice for my odds. So yeah, people are just very afraid of keeping bad ends, and that's okay. That's okay. You can mulligan and go to 5 and die regardless, but at least play 3 lands. Allora, Leyline Binding. My problem here is that do I want to archive trap you? Because obviously, if I archive trap you and you miss and you flip the um what's it called the Emrakul is very bad. But if you don't, then I milled you for maybe a Vigils of Beyond, a Jace. So yeah, I think I'll mill you. Hopefully, there's no Emrakul. The thing is that if I pass, maybe I don't get to cast this next turn. Yes, if I mill with Tasha, gets exiled. But it has to be in the like, very, very, very... Okay, so we milled 13. That's good. No Emrakul. Now they have 21 cards, so this opens up the window for me to draw Visions of Beyond. Okay, Swamp. Question about my explosives. So my opponent doesn't have creativity anymore. So my explosives is mostly... Ooh, nice. 2 Fables are here. I think I'm just blowing up the explosives here instead of doing anything else. I don't want you to amass all these treasures so that you get to our cast Archon. Yeah, we played 3 surgical main deck. That's the list that won the MOCS. A tournament I have aspired to be many times, but never managed to. Why not waiting main 1 also to kill Kiki? The Reflection of Kiki Jiki has converted mana cost to 3. That's how spell works ever since they changed the rule about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago maybe? More surgical extraction, okay. When it has spell piercing and yes, they have spell pierce and lead line binding. No, they cast that one, so it's just spell pierce they have. Shadows of Arena Shred. Oh, thank you, King. Okay, so I might surgical the Dwarven Mine. Do I achieve something with that play? Not really. Do I surgical some instant so that the Iranian 6 emblem does not much? Not really. Didn't they loot the Pierce? How would they loot the Pierce? Surgical and Archon is bad. Well, already Surgical the creativity, so I don't think I care that much about Archon right now. I'm just cycling this thing end of turn with Fable. Maybe you're right. Let's cycle. Hopefully no Emrakul, and I draw. Woo! Yo, let's do it. They should have looted away the spell pierce, according to my Twitch chat. Maybe I'm wrong, and they didn't. But yeah, this one is at the beginning of the hand, so I'm assuming they looted away with this Fable. Prismari command. Draw 2 cards, and then make a treasure. I'm okay, I don't want to fight, I don't want to exile Surgical. Okay, 2 lands in the graveyard, and they spell pierce. Va bene. Okay. On top draw. My problem is that they also have Fluster Storm, you know? Vabbè. Let's play this Tasha. Hopefully I exile the Emrakul. I exile 9 cards. There's no Emrakul, unfortunately. So they have 18 cards, and one of them is an Emrakul. I have to pass here. Unfortunately, not much to do. If I surgical the Archon, I can Tasha for a lot more. Ooh, that's the thing I did not think about. You're right. Yeah, maybe it would have worked. I did not think about it. I'm keeping the surgical for Emrakul, but I guess I'm just so far behind that even if I surgical the Emrakul, I'll lose this game. I really like the Soga Lantern. I really like the Soga Lantern. I think Soga Lantern is the best thing against Emrakul. They might have Archon in hand. There's only 2 here. I wonder if I should surgical the Archons next upkeep. Next draw step, sorry. Yeah, in the hindsight, I should have surgical the Archon. I didn't think about at all the play that Tasha it gets better if I remove 8 drops from your opponent deck. But that's true. Thank you so much for pointing it out. To Street Buffon. Do you think Mill is possible in Legacy? Anything is possible. You know, if there's one thing that we have learned is that anything is possible. Draw. That, yeah. I want to do it. Yeah, surgical the Archon now. I'll pay 1, I guess. Nah, hold this special in my hand in case I draw a crab. They have Archon in hand, very nice. Okay. Yeah, I think if I get lucky, I can win here. Right? Because if Emrakul is like near the end, I might get there. The converted mana cost of this deck is very cheap, and if I get Emrakul towards the end, we might get there. I mean, I know there's a 6, so I don't win, but anyway. Let's see. Let's go. Tasha. Boom. How much? Might also. Wow! 1 card in your deck! Emrakul is here. Nice. This is the second to last card. So they go to 0 cards in draw step. They get to emblem though. Ooh, I think I might lose if they draw land. If they draw land, I lose, I think. Let's see. Because if they have a land, they can Prismari me twice. So that's exactly 9 damage. Ooh, actually, they also have Lightning Bolt. So that's 5 plus 3. Yeah, it depends what's the last card. If it's a land, I lose. If they get an emblem. They bolt me. What's the last card? Oh. I lost. I lost twice already with 0 cards in my opponent deck. That feels bad. The second loss in a row with 0 cards in my opponent deck. A beat. Did my opponent win because they had 68 cards? I mean, honestly, it was all about where was the Emrakul in the deck. Because if Emrakul was third to last, then it would have had 2 cards. If Emrakul was fourth to last, then it would have had 5 cards, and so on. Opponent won with 68, so they submit again 68. We have 2 surgical effect. Basically, we can't lose, right? That's how it works. Let's go Island Pass. Put him mulligans to 6. Great game. Thank you, Street. Yeah, it was a good game. If I listened to your advice and surgical the Archon before, maybe it would have even I would have won. But that's part of Magic. Every time you lose, it's because you made a mistake. Alright, but put mouse to 5. I wonder if they don't have lands in their hands because they have 68 cards. I wonder. Again, I want to take this moment to remind you that you should not go up to 68 cards, ever. Maybe not pass and play Crab anyway. Yeah, I would say so. If my opponent mouse to 5, maybe I'm not... yeah, maybe I'm just going for Hedron Crab and pass now. Because they mouse to 5, so they need like an untap land, and they need a Lightning Bolt. Exactly. Unless you have lands in the sideboard. Okay, okay. If you have lands in the sideboard, you can do that. Yes, you're right. Mill 3. Mill 3. Fetch. Top land. Mill 3. Mill 3. Okay, no Emrakul milled. And I pass. I don't want to surgical the Ren in 6. Or should I? Should I surgical the Ren in 6? I wonder if I should. Maybe I should, yeah. Ren in 6 is a great card, especially when they multi 5. Let's do it. MTG Salseo. Woo! That Randy man. Look at that. We sniped. Pim. Okay. So they have Fable and Creativity. Emrakul is over here, so let's watch out. Go ahead. Unfortunately, I can't extirpate the Fable right now, but I can next turn, so don't worry about it. Whoa, Scalding Tarn. Hola, Castiello. Let's do Scalding Tarn, Milieu for 3. Okay, here's Creativity as well. Milieu for 3. Okay. You hope to see me in LMS Valencia? You will. I already booked my ticket. I'm coming. I'm trying to come to all their European events. Okay, my opponent doesn't find Emrakul. Now what? Do I want to extirpate the... My problem with extirpating the Fables is that then I don't have extirpate for the creativities. You get it? I think so. I'm just passing here. Maybe, actually, I'm cycling this. Yeah, I think I'm cycling this. And then I'll decide in draw step. Okay, here's the Emrakul. Now, I might extirpate it, but then I leave them with creativity. Hmm. Well, that's Aseo. Have a good day. So I could extirpate the Emrakul. Is that a good play, though? I don't think it's good play. I could also extirpate the creativity. That might also be good. I think it's very tough, and I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to go ahead and not extirpate the Emrakul. I'll instead extirpate the creativity. You love the Cabal Coffers video? Nice, thank you. Okay, and then you shuffle your deck. And I draw a card. Go. Unfortunately, the problem is that the problem is not how do I win. The problem is I lose. If I leave them with creativity in the end, I just lose. Because I don't have an answer to it. Next turn, I mean. Do I want to go Field of Ruin or Mikokoro? I might just go Mikokoro and just, yeah, just draw end of turn. Like, I would have lost the game. Like, opponent just goes land, creativity. It's over. Buongiorno, Lemona. So better to tag the Archons? You wanted to exile the Archons. Interesting. I didn't think about that. Yeah, maybe it was better. But that, if to put Emrakul into play, it's over. Like, what do you talk about? No, no, no. I mean, it's fine. You can play for lose the game if you don't top deck in 2 turns. But that's not my style of play, personally. Rock hard, both of us. Ruin Crab, hello. Tasha, okay. Do I want to just go Crab? Darkslick Shore and pass to you. I'll draw a card with Mikokoro again. Pass to you. I'm not saying I'm winning. I'm not saying I'm winning. If you have Emrakul in your deck, it's hard to win, but I think this is the best chances to not lose. Maybe the mistake was just to surgical the Ren. I should have just let him have it. I should have just let him have it. Opponent is about to Arcast the Archon. They had Archon in end. Next turn they cast it. Otawara. Okay, I guess if they had Emrakul in... Ooh, Drown. I can drown the Archon. That's funny. Heal the Ruin. Please no Emrakul. Please no Emrakul. Okay. Do I want to Tasha you? Nah, not really. I need to keep up 2 mana for Spell Pierce. Basically, my goal is that too. I'm like, hopefully I draw the Lantern. I think the Lantern is the best thing to draw here. Okay, so they transmogrify the Dwarf. Uh, well, let's Otawara it. Hmm. Do I want to fill the ruin first? If I fill the ruin first, keep on milling. A little bit risky because I am getting very close to your deck size to hit Emrakul. I think I'm just Otawaring this then. But Resolve bounce Emrakul. They have Archon in the deck. Okay. I have to keep up Drown for when they are cast Emrakul. Wouldn't have Emrakul? Yes. They already won game. They already won game 2 because of it, I would say. Is this game 3? Alright, no Drown on the Kiki. We just have to go and just hope to draw Lantern. Tasha. Well, might get lucky. So they still have... I think they have a million spell peers in their list, unfortunately. I'm just passing. I don't want to go Tasha and then my Drown is exposed to spell peers. Yeah, they're casting Emrakul with spell pierce backup, but we have Drown to counter target spell. Blue-black. Veil of Summer. E va bene. Do I want to draw again? Maybe. I don't think I have anything else to do. So let's each player draws a card. Okay. We'll discard Polluted Delta, sacrifice Crab, and discard Polluted Delta. And now I hope that my opponent deck size is 24. Oh, they copied the Arcon. Am I dead? I am. GG. GG. Yep. Am I regretting some choices? Not really much. Not really much. I think it's just happened that I don't think this game there was a clean way to beat the Emrakul. One thing I regret, he's not having 4 Lantern. I think the Solga Lantern is the best way to beat Emrakul. So this video starts 0-2, but I'm not... I think the matches were cool enough that I'm gonna leave the order as it is. Sometimes I rearrange the order, but I think these 2 matches were cool. I think a bathroom break. I bet for round 3. Sub. Round number 3. Let's keep this hand. And let's go. Thankfully, there was an Echoing Truth in my hand, so we basically did not mulligan. It's all good. Ooh, Windswept Teeth. Okay. Let's go. Crab. Sorry, I meant to say Shelldock Isle. Tasha or Fractured? I think I like to guarantee the mill 14, then going for Tasha. I'm not sure, though. Our opponent goes for the end of turn, fetch land, and we're just gonna mill 14 now. Bing. And go. Ooh, Elementals. Okay, this should be another good matchup. Just like Creativity. Creativity and Elementals are, in theory, good matchup. Of course, if they put Emrakul in their sideboard, then it's harder. Put it as the main turn 2. Random ticks. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Crab. Island. Pass or play another crab? What shall I do? I think I'm passing. Next turn I don't have much to do, unless I draw exactly island. Next turn I don't have much to use my mana with, so I just go another crab and then cycle this. And I guarantee that every of my crab mills 3 on ATB, basically. Opponent might have endurance with Yadam Recall in their list, which obviously makes my game harder. Yeah, there it is. Okay, they got endurance. They got endurance. Hmm. Do I want to feel the ruin you to hurt your mana base? I don't think feel the ruin hurts their mana base at all. So I just go crab, field, pass, and cycle this end of turn. Kind of annoying that every one of these decks has a way to punish my mill effects. And this one even in the main deck already. For those of you who don't know what Endurance does, I'll show it to you. You can read it under my camera. When it has 8 cards in hand, let's see, they can simply cast these Endurance. Reason Reef, okay. Wanna cycle this Fractured Sanity? I think so, yes. Drawing a card, I think it's important here. Fatal Push, okay. I think I just go land go for now. And then maybe in your upkeep, I can push the Reason Reef. I guess I can wait end of turn or in response to when they cast an elemental. Alright, or fetching. But yeah, they have this endurance in hand that will just restock their deck, so it seems hard to win now. They returned Bazeju. And also Rhino 6 is on 7. They have Adam Recall and Prismatic Ending in their graveyard to give Retrace to. Okay, they play Teferino. I'll feel the ruin that one. And I'll push the Reason Reef. Wow, you play at tracks. They played this Endurance and just restocked their deck. They even have Teferi to bounce the Endurance now. Yeah, I'm just giving up. I'm just giving up. I can't beat that. Alright. That was tough. That was very tough. And once again, Soga Lantern is the best tool against these effects. I'm so surprised there's only 2. I really am very surprised. I want to have the Stone Brain for Endurance. Yeah, let's try this. On Channel Fireball, there is a deck guide about Mill, wrote by Relax, and he has 3 Soga Lantern in the sideboard. Which is, I think, still one too little. All right, let's go for game number. Opponent has on 65 cards. We are on 60, but yet we don't draw land. Yeah, that's a good end. Keep, push bottom, yes. I'll go turn 1 crab here. Just because I have so many, and also their deck maybe just has prismatic ending. I think they might have Boseiju in the sideboard, which makes sense. Now, if you have Boseiju in the sideboard, I think it's okay. Like, you're allowed to go up in deck size. Do I want to keep up mana for... Nah, I'm not. Ryan at 6, but I'm not. I'll hold this for, I guess, Endurance, although if they have Ryan at 6, they can just return the cavern. Perfect hand over there. That's okay, that's okay. Let's hope to draw fetch land. Maybe we can mill so much this turn. Right? The best draw for me. Let me see if I need to get double black, but I don't think so, honestly. I'd just rather just take a basic island here and go Tasha. I obviously can't mill you out, but there'll be a lot of cards for sure. Only 6. Wow, 6 cards. That's a very underwhelming Tasha. I want to use Ravenous Trap. I think Soul Lantern is better. Dumb Recall. And they even have Cavern in end. Well, I guess they can't cast the Endurance if I feel the ruin this temple. And obviously they can pitch a green card from their hand. I just, I guess, hope they don't have it. Plus I can drown it. So they go down to 16. I might win this game. It's not all lost. They have an Endurance in hand, but maybe they don't have a green card. And again, I can counter the Endurance that's pitched, but I can't counter the Endurance that's Arcat with Cavern of Souls, which they have in hand because they returned it with Ren. Also here. I think draw Surgical, and I can Surgical the Cavern. Teferi. I think I'd rather counter this. And now, you know, maybe draw Tasha, win the game if they don't have a blue card. Sorry, a green card. And now I think it's over. Because I can just go Cavern and Endurance. Yeah, a very bad performance for me. I'm definitely not Tibalt of the Subred, as I lost two good matchups. I think I think I went 4-1 in my previous mill league, but the deck list maybe was something I knew better. Also, you know, as always, whenever Mill wins a big tournament, there's maybe if it was last week, the creativity deck wouldn't have had Emrakul in their sideboard, but now they do. What versions of Rhinos do you like the most, Teamer? Yeah. Buongiorno, Bilbo. Do, 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 do. And the problem with adding colors to your deck is that then you're weaker to Blood Moon and... Alright, let's hope to win this one at least. This hand is very good. Muslim Wanderer, wow. Island Muslim Wanderer. Yeah, I think I'll go... They shouldn't be playing counters, right? They shouldn't be playing counters, so I'm just gonna go another crab. Sorry, I meant to say removal. They shouldn't be playing removals if they play spirits. Genara, buenos dias. Buenos dias, Genara. Ready for the Prague weekend? Have you chosen the deck already? For Prague. Genara is coming. Okay. Let's play Crab. I don't have fetch land, so just play Shelly. And pass. Ragavan. Drugskool Captain. Hey, let's snag a Meal 14 effect. You're gonna ask me what I'm playing in Prague. I'm playing Murktide. What do I have to play? It's one of the best decks, and I know it best. So that's what that's what you should do in Eternal formats. Play the deck that you know best. Don't listen to Anthony saying that you can metagame in Modern. Okay, well, they might have counter spells for my Tasha, so what if I just go Crab? What about top land here? Yeah, I don't think I can manage to mill to have 20 card. Yeah, I'll just go top land. Mill for 9, you go 6 plus 9, that's 15. And go. Nothing, very good. What do we play in the second league? I have to figure it out. We'll see, we'll see. Expressive Iteration and Cavern of Souls in the same deck. That's probably a first. But it has to be a first. Draw. Surgical. Do I want a Surgical Dispel Pierce? I think I want to, yes. They have Muslim Wanderer to counter my... Actually, let's do this. I'll play Oboro. And I'll draw an Ancestor Recall. Ancestor Recall. Okay. This one needs 20 cards, right? Do I want to do something here? Nah, let's just pass. Let's just pass. End of turn, I might want to Surgical your Spell Pierce. And then maybe push the Muslim Wanderer. Ooh, is the opponent fetching here? Nice. We get to Archive Trap them. Remember, Surgical does not turn on the Archive Trap. And to be countered. And then it gives Muslim Wanderer X-Proof. So let me push the Mausoleum Wanderer here. They might want to maybe no nothing. Yeah, Laura. Okay. I'll just don't archive trap something. What is this? I I thought it had spell queller. Oh, Sky Cleave. Okay, so they don't even have spell queller now. Well, then it's over. Do I want to use this Shelly? Why not? What can they have here? I don't know. Maybe a Muslim Wanderer. Alright, GG. Mm-mm. 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 Let's bring those 3 cards, those 5 cards. Let's take out the Surgical, the Coin Truth, and maybe one Jace. Let's go. Falling on this hand. Yeah, I think same thing. Just keeping this hand. It's not good or anything, but I don't want to go to 5. And if this strand draws a land, we have either Fracture or Drown. And if we fail, we lose. I'll go Crab, but they might have a prismatic ending. But I think I need to cycle on turn 2. Okay, Drowning is active now because they have 4 cards in the graveyard. 1. Don't do anything, I'll cycle on the turn. If you cast something, I might consider drowning. We'll see. Because obviously, if I drown something, you can just sack this. Am I happy to exchange drown for Muslim Wanderer? I might. Alright, I don't do anything. Then I'm just cycling this easy. Because I could have spell Queller now easily. Okay, what do you have? 2 mana. What is this? Rattle Chain. Oh yeah, that too. They could also add Rattle Chain. Whoa, okay, sweet. Giving Skycleave X proof. What do I do now? Certainly play land. I can't Tasha because you have this. I definitely want to cast Drown now. I think I'll drown this one, yeah. I guess I can use Tasha to drown this one. Nah, let's just drown this one and pass. Put 2 cards in it only. You have Drugsko Captania. Okay, so you give everything X-proof. And yeah, the clock begins. You have this Vial on 2. I just play Tasha. I just start milling. Hopefully I win the game before they attack me to death. Probably not, because this is a good one, yeah. Muslim Wanderer, countering my Tasha. Then opponent will attack me for 8, down to 5, and then I'll untap and I'll lose. Yeah. I guess if I drown the drug skull, I survive one turn, but I'm not winning this one. This game opponent was fast, had counters and removals, so yeah, that's the recipe you need to beat Mill. Just being fast and have a clock. Don't stop on the clock. Alright, GG. Sombre wins. Since they're in Bridge better than removal spells. Might be. Might be better than these two removal spells. Right? Hopefully they can fetch. We'll be able to turn on turn one Ancestor Recall if opponent fetches here. Fetch, 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 fetch. 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 Yes. Ooh, they pass. Okay. Wanna fetch myself? Yes. Ooh, fetch. Oboro? Yeah, nah, it's just that if you don't have lands, okay. Let's do this now. Let's go. Archive Trap. Boom. Archive Trap. Boom. Visions of Beyond. Boom. He said if you don't have lands, you have a land drop for your crabs. That's it. Alright, Ancestor Recall, turn one. Alright, your one drop can't resolve now. Untap and draw. Okay, more Ancestor Recalls. Do I want to just go land recall? No, I just go, I think, crab. And then just fetch land mill 6. And pass, because I don't want to cast Visions of Beyond in the face of a Muslim Wanderer. So you have 19 cards in the deck. Go. Ancestor Recall is good on turn 1. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, this list only plays 2. It's restricted on 2. Can't play more than that. Because you have to play Surgical. You gotta cut something. In order to play Surgical, you gotta cut some Ancestor Recalls. Alright, go to 15. Okay. Let's mill 3 cards. And I think I'm just passing your opponents. Mana up. I'm not a fan of moving. I'll just pass. I have Drown up, and I can even pay the tax. Go. What can happen if Crab blogs? Well, that would be only a play available in paper. It is not a play available on Magic Online, unfortunately. They play Cavern, so no more counter spell for my Drown. If a Spirit is on the stack. They have 14 cards in the deck only. I have a couple of bridges. Not great. What deck do you play after? That's a good question. I have no idea. Allora, let's put the Ancestor Recall on the stack, shall we? Very nice. Skycleave resolves. And I'll take 2. So you have 14 cards. I might cycle into... Yeah. Hard to lose this game, but maybe if they have an Emrakul, I do lose. No land. Unfortunate. Do I want to cycle this Tasha? Sorry, this Fractured Sanity? I think so. But I find a land. There it is. Shelly D. And what do I get? Crabo? Yeah, let's get Crabo down. Put on 6 cards and I pass with 7 in my hand. Raga Ban. Asperf Tricks? Yeah, that's true. I could have pushed the. I think I'd rather let my opponent tap out, do their thing. Maybe push can offset them. Mango, yes. It's me. Hi. I would say that this game is like impossible to lose. There needs to be an Emerald in their deck for me to lose this game. Buenos dias. Okay, let's push the Muslim Wanderer. Actually, let's push the. No, let's push the Muslim Wanderer. If you go Rattle Chain, I'm okay with that. Okay, they can vial the Rattle Chain. Imagine if I lose this game. Alright. Actually, I might have lost this game. If they go Rattle Chain there, I think I lose, yes. No, actually, no, I crab. I can't lose. I can't lose this game. It's over. GG. GG. Can I play Bridge? The card game Bridge? Yeah, I've played Bridge in the past when I was a kid. Okay. Now I'll show to you the trick that you can do with Oboro. I think it's the best one to do here. So let's bounce the Oboro to my hand. Let's put Ruin Crab on the stack. And if this resolves, I have Oboro now. So this is definitely worth this lot if you own it. I know it's expensive, but it does a very good job here. As if I didn't have Oboro, I did not have a way to beat a Spell Pierce, for example. So this is definitely a little bit of what Oboro does in this deck. Alright, let's play the last match. Take a break and be back for final match. Let's go. Lands does this deck play? Why do I never draw them? 22? What's wrong? Mamma mia, Marika. I have to go to 4 cards. It's impossible. Yeah, alright, we got more than one land. That's a great achievement. Let's go. Let's remove this card. And do I want to remove another land or just get rid of visions? I think visions, I need it. Yeah, I think I need the vision. What if I just bottom this way? I think I need the visions in order to regain some card advantage. Tasha or Jace? I've got Jace. Pretty sure I won't be able to get to Shelly D, but maybe if opponent deck is low. So your board is $50? Really? Crazy. why isn't Wizards reprinting? They reprint literally everything these days. That's possible to reprint. Okay, they're scamming me. They're making sure I have nothing. Wow. What a game. What a game is this? They didn't have the scam card. They just griefed me. Ooh, did they have Blood Moon here? Maybe I was supposed to play Polluted Delta. Do you Blood Moon me? No. Okay, good. I'll cycle. Not bad. They could have Furied they could have scammed Fury turn one. Glad they didn't. Ooh, Fractured Sanity. I think Tasha mills more than 14 in this matchup. Maybe not. We'll see. 15. One more. Exactly one more. Pass. Bonus 34 cards. Take 5 down to 12. Just a race. Surgical. Okay. They can surgical. One of my cards. Sure. I mean, they will do it, for sure. Oh, wow. Grief. Heh. I think it's impossible now to win. Maybe if they didn't have grief, I would have milled them, and then I had the Jace to win the game. Yeah, I think I would have maybe won the game if they didn't grief me now. I guess I can top deck another Tasha or Fractured and get there regardless. Yeah, I can top deck Fracture, put you down to 19 cards. The turn after, maybe I mill something that mill. I don't know. Let's see what I draw. But yeah, unlikely to win, but let's see how it goes. All right, GG. We moved to 4 this game, and so I think it's okay. Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. I don't want a mulligan, or I'll find myself at 4 cards again. If I see 2 lands, I keep. I don't care about the spells. I've opened basically more one-landers than not today, so let's keep this 2 lands end. We have our lovely Ensnaring Bridge, the most beloved card by Twitch chat. And since I'm in the 1-3 bracket, I fulfilled the request. Oh, mettere sotto e via. Go. You hate Bridge. You should love it. I think it's a pretty bad card. Should always love the Bridge. I guess when it comes down to the decks that are actually good, yeah, where you play Bridge in, like the Weird Prison, then it's a very annoying card. Although they just printed Boziju and Otawara, Boziju and Otawara are just so free. So free ways to handle the Bridge that didn't exist before. Thoughty? Thoughties again. Okay. They probably have Ragavan. By the way, they discarded my cards. Wow. Mono Thoughtseize. Wish I had some creature to attack my opponent with, since they're on 11 on turn 2. But I want to cycle. I might change my mind now, since this is all I got. You know what? I'm gonna tap in here. Emilio for 14. With Fractured Sanity. Then I can... Like, my goal is to put you down to 20 cards so I can cast this Vision from Beyond. Go. Dothy. Pass. Alright, let's keep on casting those. Pass. You're on 21. Fetch land, it's great. Next turn to go to 20 so I can cast the Shelly. Because this Vision's from Shelly. By the way, a pretty clean explanation why I've been saying for a while now, and I do believe that Discard spells are bad in fair decks. Because they just discarded 3 cards, and if these were like Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce, they would have tempoed me, whereas here it was a tempo negative play, and it was bad, I believe. Hello Lupo, buongiorno. How's it going? It was a tempo negative play. My opponent spent mana and time and discarded a card, and we just instead played our card, and they're all resolved. So this is what I mean whenever I say that on my other videos. 1 year for Lupo. Buongiorno, Lupo. That's a long time. 1 year. How's the Popper getting? Very good, very good. Oh, I was in great company, and that's all that matters. Let's draw 3 cards. Untap. Ooh, drowned. Let's play Crab. I wish it was a fetch land so I would have won the game on the spot, but that's okay. I don't think I should play any of the mill cards. I'm just going for a tap land and pass. What did I bring? The deck. I played black and white. I made some videos with it on my YouTube channel. When it does not fetch, like a Newman Castle Loch Wing. You push my crab. Adios, crab. Rob Nixilis. What a bad art. See? Do I want to drown or just mill 4? Yeah, I think I'd rather... Maybe if I go to 5, I can die to Lightning Bolt. Yeah, let's kill this. I'll be able to win the game regardless next turn. Cards. Can they have 2 bolts in hand? If Jace 4 mana, they go to 1 card. If Jace is on 3 mana, I die to double bolt. I don't have a win condition if it's not for Jace. Cycle plus Jace is more than 16. Yes, but I go to 5, so I can die to 2 double bolt. Yeah, I don't think I have a win condition outside of... They have 3 bolts in the yard, do they? Uno, dos, tres. E allora, vámonos. I can always plus. On the 3. Let's mill for... Oh, wait a second. This is not lethal. I'm sorry, chat. I miscounted. Katane, can I blame you for this mistake? Can I blame you for this mistake? No? Okay, yeah, I'll blame myself. I'll mill you for 3 and draw 3. I'm at 2. E niente, chat. I pass. Yeah, let's hope they don't have a lightning bolt. If they have a lightning bolt, I deserve it, so I'll take it. I'll take it. What up +1 on Dothy? I mean, drawing 3 cards is good, isn't it? Hello, Barbizio. I don't have an answer, sorry. Oh, okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. If they just dash rag, I would have died. But I'm not dead. I'm untapping. Oh, they've drawn in the lock. They could have held up. I go to 2. Alright, please don't have a lightning bolt. Please don't have a lightning bolt. But I want to tap out here. Yeah, I think so. What's wrong with tapping out? They have lightning bolt, I die regardless. Warta, 16. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2nd month. Okay, my opponent has 8 cards in the deck. E vabbè, let's play this Tasha. Won! Despite everything. Alright, last game of this video. Ensnaring Bridge, thank you for your services. Even though you did nothing. I'm sure you wanted to help. And intent and good good proposition is all that matters. We don't play to succeed. We play to participate. And that's exactly what Ensnaring Bridge does nowadays in Modern. Just chills, shows up, like, hey, look. Alright, we have 3 lands, which is a lot. Let's go. Their bridge is good against Sneak and Showing Legacy, though. Point most to 5. Let's see if they'll scam me on turn 1. Will you scam me? You think Otawara and Baziju were a mistake? Okay. Mistakes were made. It's very common for, casual players to suggest bannings. And this weekend at the Poppergeddon, you can't imagine how many people reached me and go like, can't we just ban X or Y or Z? And I was like, no. Because, I don't know. I feel like people love bannings. Ban talk. Especially in a format that is so casual as Pauper. Despite, 8 different decks made the top 8. Can't we just ban? And I was like, no, it's all good. Can we just ban Ephemerate? Literally 0 Ephemerate decks made the top 8. Okay. Let's go Crab. Crab is great. That's why I played Crab turn 1, to block Ragavan. Yeah, but saying were a mistake feels like, oh, look, I'm great at making magic cards. They were not. They made a mistake. No, they didn't. They printed a good card that people playing one of in some decks. Like, what's wrong with it? What do we have to print? Only 3 mana 3/3s that don't have texts? Printing good cards is good for Magic. I don't play this game to play bad cards. I play this game to play good cards and have fun with them. Okay, thankfully opponent did not have a removal spell for my crab, which is very nice. I want to kill Grief, so let's go Field of Ruin. Mill 3. Kill your land. Get a swamp, and then push the Grief. Mill 3. I don't know, I'm not here to defend wizards. I couldn't care less. So I'm just enjoy playing with powerful cards. And if it's too powerful, they ban them. But that's clearly not the case for Position Otawara, so I'm glad they printed them. Block. Thoughtseize. No. Okay. Maybe I could have played Fractured Sanity instead of Push. That's true. But it didn't. Let's play Oboro. Mill 3. I don't want to push the Ragavan because it does nothing currently. Block. Alright, untap. I don't want to play this Otawara, and I don't need extra lands. I mean, if I didn't have a land drop, I would have returned the Oboro. Fourth land. Now you can draw with Castle. Obviously, I'm not happy my opponent draws extra cards, even though they reduce their deck size. Great. Oh, look at this now. Huh. That's another funny screenshot for Oboro. Is we can activate Oboro and then push the grief. To the person that asked about Oboro, if you're still in the chat, so many upsides to play this card. This is a free island, as free as it gets in this deck. The only thing that's not free, it's $50. All right, 16 cards in your deck. Your turn. People enjoy complaining, not in my Twitch chat though. My Twitch chat is complaint free. No, you find a removal spell for my Crabbo. Maybe they were just respecting my Otawara. Ooh, Crabbo. How did the Popper get and go? It went great. So many players. And I was in great company. They were it was actually a very interesting company because usually when I'm with Magic players, we just go to the tournament, we go to dinner, we go eat, we go sleep. Next day we go to the tournament and then we go home. Whereas this time I was with, I would say, less competitive players. So we went instead to the city center. The next day we went to some hikings, I would say. I mean, it wasn't hiking, but we definitely walked up to the hills of Licco. So it was a very nice combination of tourism. Actually, I would say more tourism than magic, which is very not true. Whenever I go with other way more competitive, I mean not way more, but just more competitive magic players. So I was very happy to have had a different experience of people to stay with. And this week I'll be in Prague as well. Maybe on Friday I'll leave from the venue earlier and just go to do some sightseeing. Maybe I don't play the whatever side event for €60 and instead I go sightseeing. Maybe that's actually a good play. How's the popper meta? It's diverse. I don't think it's like that fun because there's a lot of. I mean, my pairings were not fun at all. I played against two Tron decks and one Wolves combo. That's not a fun experience, so I wouldn't say it's fun, the meta game, but it's diverse and people usually, how do you say, connect the two words. Opponent has two cards in their deck. Not very many cards. Yeah, I've been to Prague sometimes, yes, indeed. In the past, they held a lot of GPs there. Yeah, I'm playing Murktide, for sure. My opponent has two cards. Let's see what my draw is. Us again. Opponent has one card. They might win again with one card in the deck. Or zero cards in the deck for the, I don't know, third time today. I lose with zero cards in my opponent deck. Want me to feel the ruin? I don't know. Oh, I think I should. Okay, it digs all the land. Let's go. Let's draw a spell that isn't a land. And then mills. Grief. What's this? Okay. Alright, deck. I don't want to fetch because then I die too bold, so I just need to naturally draw and draw a spell. 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 There. I lost. GG. 1-4 for Mangu. Not a very good record. Not a very good record. Although, if you enjoyed the video, thank you so much for doing so. I'll see you next day with another modder video. Comment, subscribe, leave a channel. Thank you so much.